The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warriors faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the court. Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Golden State, right now 5th in the division, right in the middle. And of course the Timberwolves behind 2 games.
Well, I think for Golden State, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at small forward. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. We should see some great ball movement with these 2 teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team pass like this.
Randall can't hit. Here's Curry. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. To the middle. Here's Jackson Davis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Curry. To the inside, and stolen by Gobert. McDaniels with it. Jackson Davis picks him up. Here's Randall. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
I don't know what you do with Steph in the pick-and-roll situation like that. He capitalizes because of the separation, and it doesn't have to be much. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And here are the Warriors now, following the score by Minnesota. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry, up and over Conley, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries. The confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
Now here's Conley. We saw him with 11 points in his last game.
The defense tries to stop Conley with the foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
Minnesota is shooting their first free throws of this game. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Here's Jackson Davis, and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Some big names in the building today, like famous Los.
I don't think he misses many Warriors home games, and I know he's having a good time tonight the way his Dubs are playing.
Wiggins with a steal. And they're running. Curry's shot is off.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Edwards finds Conley. Five on the clock. Here's Gobert. It's stolen by Curry. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Count that bucket. Curry's got 6 points.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
The ever-expanding skill set of Edwards. Nice dish right there.
Now here's Kuminga. Coming off a terrific game against Houston. Here's Gobert. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Warriors leading. Here's Curry. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Yeah, one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. Now here's Randall. Yet to see a basket. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Hield passes to Looney. Back to Hield. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, Hield's so athletic, and right there you get to see it for your own eyes.
There's 49 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Conley. The Warriors pull it in. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Green is checked in. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Ingles comes in for Mike Conley. Wolves trail by 3. Ingles, good.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
On the wing, Ingles. Good if it goes. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a rough 25% for the field in this game. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors 5. Ingles, good.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And here's Curry for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got his third bucket of the night.
Curry was such a smooth three-point shot. Are there better mechanics in the league?
And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
Pulls up. Curry, no good. Now here's Reed, covered by Jackson Davis. Outside Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Baseline jumper. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 11 points.
Curry pretty much automatic from there. I mean, where is the weak spot for him offensively?
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Minot's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Ingles. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Anderson. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Waters, the pass to Anderson. Down low. Stolen by Reed. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
And the Warriors shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Outside Kuminga. Here's Anderson. The putback. The shot no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. DiVincenzo. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
Now here's Kuminga. No points yet. They swipe it. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Dillingham. Dillingham was a sixth man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Anthony Edwards in for DiVincenzo. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. The 4th spot held by the Timberwolves.
They're on a great run defensively, treating every possession with a sense of urgency.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Their activity on the defensive end has been fantastic here tonight. They've had deflections, they've ended up with steals, and that's just getting them out on the break and speeding them up.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. 1:03 left to play in the first half of basketball. Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Edwards gets the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And you know they should be thankful for the result. They didn't play their best in that one, but still won by a reasonable margin.
And you know as well as I do that the coaches had a long laundry list of things that they could have done better that night, but still, it turned out to be a good win for them.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Inside, and stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards packs it home.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Pass to Green. Here's Wiggins. And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And we thank.
As the half went on, you could see they were forcing shots, rushing things. You have to stay patient.
And be unpredictable. Threaten the defense from all 3 levels.
Let's shift gears now and see. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The Timberwolves lead by 3, setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Curry. It's Wiggins on the wing. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. From 15 feet away, Randle pulls down the board. The Timberwolves shooting only 39% so far in the game. Edwards can't hit.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Curry. He's got 14, and that one's good.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast, so whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
Here's Edwards. It's a 1-point game. Connects from downtown.
Timeout.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And let's have a look at the big men leading the league in assists during the past month. The 4th spot held by Draymond Green.
And you have to credit the high basketball IQ of these bigs. They see the floor so well, and that's whether they're facing up or dishing out of the post.
Well, an offense that's unpredictable can be tough to guard. The ball doesn't go into the low post and never come out. It keeps moving thanks to their passing ability and playing unselfish basketball.
McDaniels finds Gobert. Outside Conley. The shot misses. Green with the defensive effort.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
And again, no good by Golden State. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. to the paint. Here's Wiggins. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
He's got so much vertical ability. That's easy for Wiggins.
McDaniels with it. Jackson Davis picks him up. Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing.
Getting out! Wow, what a play! Woo. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim.
Love. Get up, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
Curry looking it over for the lead. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. Pajemski's checked in for Waters. And it's Curry in for Hield. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Ingles is checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Got it.
What else can you say about Steph Curry? Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo from deep three-point land. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed. .29 seconds left in the third quarter. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul of the game. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
Here's DiVincenzo. Up and in on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Now here's Curry for the lead. Knocks down the triple. Curry's got 25 points in the game. Here's Randall, buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And not.
The previous play is under review.
And make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Kyle Anderson, Also Kuminga out there. Buddy Hield is out there with Kevon Looney. And it's Waters in a shooting guard. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Hield. Nice D from Reed. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a one-point game. Nice D from Anderson. The Warriors shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Waiters. And here's Hield. Here's the three. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Hield passes to Anderson. Outside Kuminga. Wide open. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
DiVincenzo driving. Second chance shot. Goes up again. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
DiVincenzo has to be agile on the interior, and that time finds a way to get it done.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Curry, that's good.
And that's Curry showing some of that toughness, not going to shy away from contact.
Up top, Edwards. Defended by Podziemski. Here's Gobert. Oh, look at Rudy Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Outside, Green. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Curry.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Curry against Edwards. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Podziemski. 6 to shoot. Edwards against Curry. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Minnesota in the lead. Randall finds McDaniels. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Edwards can't hit. It's been a couple of minutes since they led in this game.
Oh, they'd love to change that here.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Takes it inside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And the Warriors lead by 1.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Edwards, no good. The Warriors have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Yes!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Pass to Edwards. Money! And that one brings them within 1.
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one belongs to Wiggins.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Stolen by Conley. Here's Randall. Oh, it falls!
This is who you go to in the clutch. Randall stepping up big time.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Take it away.
Thanks so much, Stephen. A big-time victory tonight. What aspect of this win pleases you the most?
It was a full team effort. Obviously, you look at the stat sheet, but the little things I'm talking about that we did to win the game tonight are huge. And when it's winning time, we showed up, and that means a lot.
It's got to feel good to see it come together. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, Stephen Curry.